Manchester United's anthem. My baby takes the morning train. He works from 9 to 5 and then he watches Manchester United football team, the greatest freaking team in the world. That's from Euro Trip. I'm just saying, you gotta watch that movie just for that. That's the greatest scene ever. Just go to YouTube and type in Manchester United Hooligans Euro Trip, and it'll come up, and it's got Vinnie Jones in it. It's the greatest scene ever.
So if you remember one thing out of all of these shows that we've done, it's
watch Euro Trip.
Watch Euro Trip. That's the lesson of the day.
Forget everything else.
Watch Euro Trip.
If you didn't care before, you're not gonna care now.
Pretty much, and that's kind of me. If they're all just find one really stupid part of the show, and that's the lesson of the day.
You're darn right. You're darn right. Euro Trip, it's a great one.
Speaking of Euro Trip, we're going to take a trip around the European leagues here, at least two of the big ones, and we're going to pick our winners for La Liga and the EPL.
I already gave my pick for La Liga. I said Real Madrid, and I stand by it. They're too good. Their front four basically costs more than like Liverpool's entire club. It's like Cristiano Ronaldo on the left-hand side, Karim Benzema / maybe Falcao in the middle too, and then on the right side, Gareth Bale, who cost like £85 million or something like that. And then they went out and spent, what, 70...
Something like that.
70-something million on James Rodriguez from Colombia. That's just like their front four. And those guys are awesome. And they still have like some other really great players in their team, but nobody cares because they're that good. It powers them to La Liga championship over mighty Lionel Messi, the Flea, and FC Barcelona.
I can't really find another team to pick other than Real Madrid. They had all that talent, and they finally found the manager that could round them up and do it, which was Carlo Ancelotti.
New manager for Barcelona, Luis Enrique.
Well, that seems like every year they have a new manager.
Pretty much. Yeah.
One of them sadly died recently, and that was Tito Villanova.
Yeah, he died. Pep Guardiola died in a way too. He went to Bayern Munich, so yeah. Although I think if Pep would have gone back to Barcelona, that would have been cool, but he didn't. But they got a guy who's trained in the Barcelona way of playing soccer, which is the tiki-taka. Basically, it's pure passing, keep onto the ball. Bayern Munich plays it now too. If you go back to last year's Champions League and watch Bayern Munich play Manchester United, Man United actually gave a great effort in the second match, but the first match, they couldn't even get the ball because Bayern Munich just held on to it that much. And anyway, but that system, though, last year, Barcelona couldn't score with it. So it'll be interesting to see how it changes with Suarez in there. But the Real Madrid's just, they're beasts.
I'm going to say Real at 1, Barca at 2, Atletico at 3, and I can't really think of a fourth placer. I would say Real Sociedad, but I don't know if they're that good.
I would like to go with Sevilla, but I don't know. Can't do it.
But basically, your big three are Atletico Madrid and
although Atletico lost a lot of players too. They lost. Well, their goalkeeper was on loan from Chelsea, so he went back and he's awesome. He was the starter for Belgium. We all remember that. And the backup for Belgium is the starter for Liverpool. But anyway, so this guy's going back. They lost Diego Costa, their top striker, to Chelsea as well. They sold him. And I believe they lost somebody else recently. But they're rumored to buy somebody, but who knows. But yeah, La Liga winner definitely, though, is Real Madrid. There's you can't, I mean, you could say Barcelona, but even then it's hard to justify that. So.
But anyway, the big one, at least here as you see, the English Premier League. Who's going to win? It's tough to say.
It's tough to go
for the second time since Alex Ferguson retired. It's really tough to say who, because it seems like just about every fifth year it seems like it would not be Man U, but it's even like Man U this year, Man U that year.
And yeah, now all these teams are getting good. I mean, Everton is even a threat. Some people might laugh at that, but Everton's a threat. They have some really great players top to bottom. They might not be as deep, but remember, Everton, just like Manchester United, like Liverpool last year, no Champions League to contend with. So teams like that can be very, very dangerous. Manchester United, I think they need to sign somebody. They need a defender, or Vidal is somebody they've been linked to. I think they need one more signing. I don't think Manchester United's quite good enough. They'll be there. I think it's sort of like after Van Gaal's first year is when Manchester United's going to get really dangerous again. Manchester City, they're not going to repeat. I think it's too hard to repeat. So it's going to come down to Chelsea, who's just on paper, heads over heels, better than anybody else.
If you think about it, Chelsea was the one that really deserved to win the league last year because they beat Man City twice and Liverpool twice.
But they lost to all these little clubs. They couldn't take care of business when they needed to the rest of the time. And Chelsea's got the best, well, maybe the second best goalkeeper in the world now. The other guy was for Germany, and he's awesome. But Thibaut Courtois is their goalkeeper.
What about Everton's keeper?
Tim Howard's good, but he's still not as good as those other two guys. He had maybe the greatest performance that we've ever seen.
And he's definitely better than the goalie, this goalie.
He's probably better than
Jimmy.
our goalkeeper, too. Yeah. But Chelsea's loaded.
So a message to Jimmy Howard, grow a beard. Because that might help you.
It might. I don't know. I don't know how growing a beard is going to help you see the puck when you can't see it the rest of the time. But
I mean, Timmy had a beard and he did well.
He did. But I'm not sure if growing a beard is going to grow your eyes bigger. But Chelsea on paper is the best team. Most people are picking Chelsea. The other one, though, is obviously my beloved squad, Liverpool. It's going to be different. They're going to be younger, but I still think they're hungry. I think they want to go out for. I'm going to just say forget it. I'm going to go with Liverpool. I think Liverpool's going to get smoked in the Champions League, but I think they're gonna want to win the Premier League for Steven Gerrard. So my pick is, and I'm not saying it in a biased way either, but I'm going to go with Liverpool.
He might kill me here, but I'm going to pick Chelsea.
It's not a bad pick at all, actually.
I really think, although you're right, they didn't take care of business against the littler teams, I think that's going to change this year because, like I said, they really deserved it. If you beat the top team and the second place team twice, you deserve the league championship if you take care of business against the little guy.
Had Liverpool not signed their two defenders that they would have signed? Actually, if they had not signed the most recent one, and who was a left back who they needed, because Liverpool's defense killed them last year. Liverpool's still going to score enough, and now they have the defense to go with it. That's why I'm picking Liverpool. But if it wasn't for that one signing, I'm totally with you. I think Chelsea. I think on paper Chelsea's there, but I think Liverpool's hungrier.
I'm going to say Chelsea at 1, Liverpool at 2 again, Man City at 3, Man U at 4.
I'm going to go Liverpool 1, Chelsea 2. I'm going to go Manchester United 3, actually, and I'm going to say Arsenal 4.
And that could very well happen.
Yep. It could. I think Man City's in the 5th spot, going to the other European tournament, which is kind of like the the NIT tournament for the big dance.
Yeah.
So there's a second European tournament that's not the Champions League tournament, but it's basically like the consolation tournament for these clubs. So.
The Europa League.
Europa League. Yeah, that means you finish 5th. So.
So, with that concludes our EPL saga, and we hope you enjoyed this season.
Heck yeah! And remember, if you like Daniel Craig, you like Liverpool. If you like Mike Myers and Austin Powers, you like Liverpool. If you like LeBron James, you like Liverpool.
And what is our lesson for the day?
Don't mess with Liam Neeson. You know why? Because he likes Liverpool.
That wasn't the lesson, but watch Eurotrip.
Watch Eurotrip. It's awesome. And watch the Premier. Give it a chance.
Yes.
It's not boring soccer. It's really fun. There's a lot of goals. The best players in the world. A lot of them are there. Watch it. It's fun.
And if you learned one thing from this show, one thing, watch Euro Trip. Enjoy this season.
From 9 till 5, and then he'll watch the Manchester United Football Club, the greatest freaking club in the world,